Out of the get out of jail when the police call me and tell me you're in there. I'm coming to you.
Oh, you really want that
all
yoga?
the time.
Hang on.
Every time I bring you home.
Do what?
Did you really want that yoga meat? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear. I hang on.
Are you trying to use earbuds?
I was trying. I keep my earbuds in because my phone isn't loud enough for me to hear. So when the phone rings, I just push the button on the side.
I thought you were too old to use earbuds. I didn't think you knew what they were.
Well, I found a more comfortable. I don't like them this way. You know,
Oh,
going behind my ear.
I'm just teasing you, Vicky. I was making a "you're old" joke. I thought you were gonna say like "f you."
Well, I can, but the kids are in the room.
Yeah, but I got my earbuds in.
Oh well, fuck you.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna do a little bit of standing today.
Yep, I got my towel out, and I had ordered a mat on Facebook.
Yeah.
Or not on Facebook, on Amazon.
Yeah.
The only problem was it was only the belt that you used to roll it up and carry it with.
That's why it was so cheap.
Yeah, well, I'll return it and I'll look at another one. But I ain't paying $35 for one at Walmart.
I've seen some nice looking ones for about $25 on Amazon.
Right.
But you don't want to get one that's wicked cheap though, because what happens is you step on them and then the foam on them will just like break off the pad. So
okay.
all right.
Thanks for the heads up.
So we're gonna get our chair in front of ourselves here, like this. Okay. I just want to get a better view here. Okay, I think that's better.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can. Okay, so we're gonna have our chair in front of ourselves, and we're just gonna do what we normally do, but we got the chair here just in case, right? So we're gonna reach out. We're gonna grab the ball. We're gonna inhale the ball up in the touchdown. We're gonna exhale, drop our hands down, and turn our palms down. Come thumb to thumb, index finger to index finger, and a diamond cutter right in front of the chair here. I got to see it. Inhale, we're going to take that on back, make it rain. Exhale, arms out to a T. Clench those fists and get native strong. Inhale, shoulders back, chest out. Aho.
Aho.
Okay. Now we're going to bring our feet together. Okay. We're going to reach out. We're going to grab the ball.
Ooh. All right.
We're going to inhale the ball up in a touchdown. Okay. And we're going to drop the left and scrape the right. Okay. Yeah, that's right. You had it right, Vicky. Now, if you need to, you can grab the chair here. We're really going to try and pinch our sides and reach. Good job. Inhale, take it up. Okay. Now we're going to drop the right and scrape the left. Inhale, take it up. Do the other side again. Drop the left, scrape the right. You're doing good with this, Vicky. Better than I thought. Yeah, if you need the chair, it's always there. Inhale, take it up. Other side. All right, inhale, take it up. Now we're going to bring our feet hip distance. Okay, exhale, drop our hands down. Come thumb to thumb, index finger to index finger, and a diamond cutter. Pulling our pinkies wide like we're going through clay. We're going to take it on back. Exhale, arms out to a T. Clench those fists and get native strong. Inhale, shoulders back, chest out. Aho.
Aho.
Okay. So now we're going to go ahead. We're going to sit down in our chair. And we're going to do our abductors and adductors. Okay.
We're gonna do
So
what?
we're gonna do this. So
Gotcha.
hands on the inside of our knees. We're gonna take a deep breath. Exhale. We're gonna push for 3. 1. Inhale to the outside. We're pushing in with our hands, out with our knees. Deep breath. Exhale, push for 3, 2, 1. To the inside. Deep breath. Exhale, push for 3, 2, 2. Inhale, back to the outside. Exhale, push for 3, 2, 2. Inhale, back to the inside. Exhale, push for 3, 2, 3. Inhale, back to the outside. Exhale, push for 3, 2, 3. We're going to go back to the inside. Exhale, push for 3, 2, 4. Back to the outside. Deep breath. Exhale, push for 3, 4. Inhale. We're going to do 10 seconds now. Last one. Exhale, push for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
4,
3,
2, 1.
1. To the outside. Deep breath. Exhale, push for 10, 9,
8, 7,
6,
6, 5, 4,
3,
2, done.
Yeah, reach out, grab the ball. Inhale the ball up in the touchdown. Exhale, drop your hands down. Come thumb to thumb, index finger to index finger in a diamond cutter. Pulling those pinkies wide like you're going through clay. Take it on back, make it rain. Exhale, arms out to a T. Clench those fists and get native strong.
Oh!
Inhale, shoulders back, chest out. Oh! Okay, shake it out. We're gonna do our leg raises, and we're gonna stand back up. So, and take a deep breath. Hands by our side. We're gonna lift that left leg up, and we're gonna hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Inhale, lift the right leg up, and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2.
2.
Yeah, 2. Yeah, sorry, I got a leg weight here. Inhale, lift the right leg up, and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. Lower it down. Inhale, lift the left leg up, and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. Lower it down.
She's too cute for words.
She's beautiful, yep. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Hold there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. Lower it down. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 4. Lower it down. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 4. Last one, 10 seconds. Inhale, lift the left leg up and hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1.
Yeah, this is our first set of 10 seconds. Inhale, lift the right leg up. We're going to hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
5.
Okay. Now we're going to go ahead. We're going to stand up. So let's try and do it without it holding on to anything. Let's just push it on up, rock forward, stand it on up.
Yeah.
Good job. All right. So we're going to take our chair. We're going to put it by our side. We want the seat facing us on our side here. We're going to do it. Start on our right-hand side. Okay.
Yep. Ah.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm going to reach out, grab the ball. Inhale the ball up in the touchdown.
Ah.
Exhale. We're going to bring our forearms to our knees. We're going to huddle up. Okay. So it looks like this. Okay. Inhale. We're going to put our hands on our knees. We're going to come into what's called bent-legged bar back. Now you put your right hand on the chair here for stability, or if you think you can do it with your hands on your knees, you can do it with your hands on your knees. Now in bent-legged bar back, try and keep our back flat. We got our weight into our hands, okay?
Gotcha.
We're pulling our shoulder blades together. We're pulling our belly button to the ground, and we're tucking our chin into our chest so we're not jacking our neck. Once you get it, look at the floor. Okay, we're going to take a deep breath, and then we're going to run our hands down the back of our thigh.
Calves.
Calves, yeah. And find a spot that feels uncomfortable but doesn't hurt, because we're getting out of our comfort zone. Remember, you can keep that right hand and just run that left hand down for now. Grab a hold and try and pull your head between your legs. It's okay, Ace. Deep breath. Exhale it all out. Inhale, we're going to bring our hands back up on our knees. Okay.
All right.
Bent-legged bar back. Okay. One more time, deep breath. Exhale, run our hand down the back of our calf. Grab a hold. That spot you grabbed a hold of before. Remember, that right hand can be on this chair for stability. Try and bring your head between your legs. Inhale, hands on your knees. Bent-legged bar back, or one hand on the chair, one hand on your knee, whatever you want to do. You're doing great, Vicky. Now we're going to straighten our legs. We're going to come into stiff-legged bar back, okay? So pull the muscle off that kneecap.
All right.
Just straight, and you're still doing that flat back, okay? We're going to go ahead and we're just going to try and hang our hand. You can remember, right hand can be on the chair. You can hang that left hand, or you can try and hang both. Deep breath. And we're going to roll it up one vertebrae at a time and bring it up in the touchdown. You're doing great, Vicky. This is going to work. Take your time.
All right.
Exhale, drop your hands down. Thumb, index finger to index finger to diamond cutter. Pulling those pinkies wide like you're going through clay. Take it on back. Exhale, arms out to a T. Clench those fists and get native strong. Inhale, shoulders back, chest out. Aho.
Aho.
Okay, so we're going to bring the chair to the other side. Okay. So we're going to get that front foot. We want to get the chair leg in between, that front foot halfway through. Okay,
Right.
I'm going to take a deep breath, reach out, grab the ball. Let me back up a little bit. Inhale the ball up in the touchdown. Exhale, we're going to bring our forearms to our knees and huddle up. We're just going to do the other side here. So, inhale, hands on your knees, bent-legged bar back. You can have that left hand on the chair if you want. Deep breath. Exhale, we're going to run our hands down the back of our calves one more time. And if you're not holding on to the chair, we can do this once. This is designed for people who need to hold that chair. Inhale, hands back on your knees. You're doing pretty good without the chair on this.
Yeah.
Exhale, stiff-legged bar back. We'll go through this quick then. Okay. Let's go ahead. Just hang our hands and then roll it on up. Okay? Let's get out of this for now. You're doing good. Okay. Inhale, reach out, grab the ball. If you want, turn that chair around. Put it in front of yourself like this.
All right.
If you've got the ball. That way we just have it there for when we do our diamond cutter. Okay. Reach out, grab the ball. Inhale the ball up in the touchdown. Exhale, drop your hands down. Thumb to thumb, index finger to index finger in a diamond cutter. Pulling those pinkies wide like you're going through clay. Take it on back. Exhale, arms out to a T. Clench those fists. Get native strong. Inhale, shoulders back, chest out. Aho.
Aho.
Good job. You got to turn the volume all the way down. All right. Okay, we're going to sit back in the chair now. Okay?
All right.
Okay. It's moving around. You're doing pretty good, Vicky. I got to say.
Ah.
So we're going to go ahead. We're going to turn our toes and knees out. We're going to try and get them as far apart as we can here. Kind of as if we're in a catcher squat down on the floor, right?
Okay.
Then take a deep breath. Reach out, grab the ball. The ball up in the touchdown. Exhale, we're going to come forearms to our knees, huddle up. We're just simulating as if we were on the ground here. In the normal workout, we'd be in a catcher squat. Inhale, we're going to put our hands on the inside like this. Yep. We're going to bring our left forearm to the sky with a deep breath. Exhale, we're going to reach that left forearm down, and we're going to pull it through the right-hand side.
Okay. Oh.
Is that a good ooh?
No.
Inhale, hands on your knees, shoulders over hips. Right forearm to the sky.
Ah.
Shoulder.
Nah.
That's the other one. All right. Exhale, reach it on down and pull it through. Your bad shoulder's doing better than your good shoulders today.
Yeah.
Inhale, hands on your knees, shoulders over hips. Let's do that one more time. Left forearm to the sky. And reach it on down and pull it through.
Ah.
Inhale. Hands on your knees, shoulders over hips, right forearm to the sky. Exhale, reach it on down and through.
Ah.
Inhale, take it up. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to try and reach our forearm to the floor, like we're simulating, like we will do eventually once we get you standing stronger on your legs. It's an ant in here. I thought it was past the ant season. All right, so we're going to take that left forearm to the sky. And then we're going to just try and reach it on down. Keep your right hand on that right knee, okay? And just reach it as far as you can.
Ah.
Good job. Inhale. Hands on your knees, shoulders over hips, right forearm to the sky. Exhale, reach it on down to the ground.
Ah.
Inhale, take it up. Now, we're going to do a squat. So we're going to stand up, but we're going to keep our feet where they're at, okay? Okay, so we can do that with our hands on our knees, or we can do it like this, however you want to do it. If you want to try it here first time, we'll do it right here. We'll take a deep breath. We're going to stand it up for 3 seconds. We're going to try and do it with resistance, slow, okay? We're going to take a deep breath, and we're going to exhale. We're going to stand it up for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach out, grab the ball, up in the touchdown. Exhale, drop it down, thumb to thumb, fist to hand. Yeah, and then we're going to put our index fingers together. And we're going to exhale, push it out, and sit down with control.
Oh.
Good job. Okay. Left forearm to the sky, right hand on that right quad there. Exhale, let's reach it down to the ground. You're doing really good, Vicky. I'm proud of you. Inhale. This workout's going to be hard at first, but remember, the other workouts were hard when we started, right?
Yep.
And they got easier.
Yep.
Right forearm to the sky. Exhale, reach it on down to the ground. Inhale. Take it on up. Okay. Hands on our knees. Fist to hand, wherever you want to be. We're going to do our second 3-second squat here. Deep breath. And stand it up for 3, 2, 2, Inhale, take it up in the touchdown. Exhale, drop it down. Thumb, fist to hand. Inhale, diamond cutter. Push it out and sit it back down. Good job. It's going to be our last set of these, okay? We're trying to build up those muscles in our knees, and we're getting those shoulders nice and warmed up. That way you can pitch a baseball game after we're done here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Left forearm to the sky. Exhale, reach it on down to the ground. Inhale, take it up. Right forearm to the sky. Exhale, reach it on down to the ground. Inhale, take it up. This is our last 3-second squat. Okay. Deep breath. Stand it up for 3. 3. Reach out, grab the ball, and take it up in the touchdown. Exhale, drop it down. Thumb to thumb, index finger to index finger in a diamond cutter. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, arms out to a T. Clench those fists. Get native strong. Inhale, shoulders back, chest out. Aho. Okay. All right. Let's get that chair. Okay. We're going to put our foot, middle of the foot, next to that front leg there, okay?
All right. Ow.
Okay. I'm going to turn it to the side now so you can see me.
Hang on a second.
Yep. I think you need a better view. You got to be able to see the floor.
All right, now.
Okay. So you got your foot here. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to reach out, grab the ball. You nail the ball up in the touchdown. Exhale, we're going to bring our forearms to our knees, huddle up. Okay. We're going to put our left hand. Is the chair on your left or right side?
Left side to the chair.
Okay. So left hand's going to go on the chair. Okay.
Okay.
Right hand's going to be on that right knee. Okay. And we're just going to slide that left foot back. Okay.
Yeah.
Chair, the foot closest to the chair is the one sliding back. So, yeah,
gotcha.
That's probably why you're having a harder time.
Yeah.
Feels better, right? Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah. All right. Curl those toes. Okay. We want that front knee over that front ankle. And we're just going to hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to stand it on up. And stand up straight. Okay. We're going to do that 2 more times. Okay. So we're going to reach out, grab the ball. Inhale the ball up in the touchdown. Exhale, forearms to our knees, huddle up. Left hand on the chair, right hand on that knee. And we're going to bring that left foot straight back. Looks like you're doing pretty good, Vicky. I love that sound. All right. Deep breath. And we're going to count it back for 3, 2, 2. Push up. Stand up. Good job, Vicky. Reach out, grab the ball. We got 1 more of these. Up in the touchdown. Forearms to your knees, huddle up. Inhale, hands on your knees, bent-legged bar back. Left hand goes on the chair, right hand on that knee. Slide the left foot back. Look at you, Vicky. Toes are curled. We're going to take a deep breath. We're going to count it back for 3, 2, 3. Stand on up. Stand up. Good job. Okay. Chair to the other side. Okay. Okay. Reach out, grab that ball, Vicky.
All right.
Remember, our feet have to be at the front leg, right mid foot, right? So we're gonna reach out, grab the ball. Inhale the ball up in the touchdown. Exhale, forearms to your knees, huddle up. Inhale. Right hand on the chair, left hand on that left knee. And just slide that right foot straight back into lunge. Curl those toes. Keep that front knee over that front ankle. Deep breath. Count it back for 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Good job. Up in a touchdown. Okay. One more time. Exhale. Forearms to your knees, huddle up. Inhale, hands on your knees, bent legged bar back. Then right hand goes to the chair. Left hand stays on that knee. Right foot goes straight back. You're beating me to the moves here, Vicky. Come on now. Curl those toes, front knee over front ankle, deep breath. Count it back for 3, 2, 2. Stand it up. Reach out, grab the ball. Last one, Vicky. Hands up in the touchdown. Exhale, forearms to your knees, huddle up. Inhale, hands on your knees, bent legged bar back. Then move that right hand to the chair. Right foot goes straight back. Curl those toes, deep breath. Count it back for 3, 2, 3. Stand it up. Now grab the ball. The touchdown. Feet hip distance. Exhale, drop your hands down, thumb to thumb, index finger to index finger in a diamond cutter. Back, make it rain with a deep breath. Feel arms out to a T, clench those fists, get native strong here. Inhale, shoulders back, chest out. Aho!
Aho!
Okay, we're gonna sit in our chair again. Grab some sweet tea or lemonade or water. Water is optimal. Wow!
Water.
Wow. Hell does freeze over, huh?
Occasionally.
Oh, this is that diet soda I was telling you about. The Zevia.
Gotcha.
It's really good. I like it.
I'll have to try it. Is it at Walmart or do I have to go to a special?
Yeah, Walmart is the best place to get it because they carry the 8-packs. Everywhere else is 6-packs. And they've got grape flavor, which I love. I don't know if you like grape soda, but I like it sometimes. Especially since this one's not as like sweet as a regular grape soda.
Well, Sprite is my drink of choice, but I do like Orange Crush and root beer.
Oh, they have orange Zevia, so. And they have 2 kinds of root beer. They have a creamy root beer and a ginger root beer. They're both good. The root beer is actually you can't tell the difference between that and a regular root beer.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
so we're
that'll
gonna
be the first one I try then.
Yep. It's a good one. All right. So we're gonna do the adductors and adductors again, and then we're gonna do our knee droppers, and then we're all done. We've done pretty much a half hour here, so that's pretty good. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and start on the inside. Okay. Hands on the inside of those knees. We're gonna take a deep breath. Exhale. We're gonna push for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to the outside, pushing in with our hands, out with our knees. Deep breath. Exhale, push for 5, 4, 2, 1. Inhale. Back to the inside. Exhale, push for 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. Inhale. Back to the outside. Exhale, push for 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Last set, we're going to do 10 seconds. Push for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the outside. Deep breath. Exhale, push for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're gonna do leg raise. Let's do knee raises. We didn't do those today. Okay, inhale. We're going to lift that left knee up. We're going to hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Inhale. Lift the right knee up. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Inhale. Lift the left knee up. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. Lower it down. Inhale. Lift the right knee up.
Yeah.
Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. Last set, 10 seconds. Inhale, lift the left knee up. Hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Lift the right knee up. Last one. Hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach out, grab the ball. Inhale the ball up in the touchdown. Exhale, forearms to your knees, huddle up. Do our cat lift, cat arch. I know you like this one. Hands on the inside. Those quads, tuck that chin, fan those elbows out, arch that back, cat arch. Inhale, pull those elbows in, sit up straight in your chair, shoulder blades together, nose to the sky, cat lift. Exhale, cat arch. Tuck that chin, fan those elbows out. Inhale, one last time, cat lift, pull the elbows in, nose to the sky, shoulder blades together, sit up in that chair. Good job. All right. Last exercise, best exercise. We're going to do some knee droppers, okay? Stand up. Try for 3 each side, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we're going to get that chair, same deal. Okay? We're going to go through the same process we went to get into lunch. Now get your towel folded, okay? And you're going to want to put it, it's going to be kind of like tricky, but because you're going to either have to pick your foot up and put it behind it to slide it down. Or once we get down there, we'll figure it out. It's going to be once you have your yoga mat, that's all. Okay, so same process. We're going to reach out, grab the ball. Inhale the ball up into touchdown. What side's closest to the chair, Vicky?
Right.
Okay, and you got your right front foot. The middle of the front leg is in the middle of your foot, correct?
It is now.
All right, yeah. Let's make sure that's there first. All right, reach out, grab the ball. Inhale the ball up in the touchdown. And then exhale, forearms to our knees, huddle up. Good job. Inhale, bent-legged bar back, hands on your knees. Okay, now we're going to take that right hand to the chair. Okay, now however you have to get your right foot back into that lunge position without moving that towel. Okay, you want that towel underneath that knee, right? Because we're dropping the knee. I don't know. If we can't do that, it's not a big deal because you're probably not going to go all the way to the ground anyway. Okay, so we're going to take a deep breath. We're going to lower that right knee down. You can push it up. Okay, you all right?
Yep.
That's one.
Sorry.
It's okay. Don't be sorry. Okay, make sure you have that left hand on that left knee so you can, and you got a good, okay? Let's lower it down just as low as we can without pain. And then let's lift it back up. That's 2. One last one, okay?
Okay.
Lower it down. Lift it up. That's 3. Okay, let's come to that standing position. Reach out, grab the ball. Take it up in the touchdown. Exhale, drop it down. Feet hip distance. Inhale, take it back. Arms out to a T, clench those fists, get native strong. Inhale, shoulders back, chest out. Aho.
Aho. Ow.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay, last side. Okay, so chair's going to go to our left side. Okay. See if this is your better side.
Well, it's this knee.
Okay, so
That's the
your
one that gives that my right knee is the one that gives me hell.
well, we're going to get it better. Okay. So our left foot, we want it on that front leg between. Yep. Okay, we're going to reach out, grab the ball. Inhale the ball up in the touchdown. Exhale, forearms to our knees, huddle up. You're doing really good with this. Hands on your knees, bent like a bar back. Then take that left hand to the chair. Okay, slide that left foot back. Toes curled. We're in that lunge position. Okay, we're going to try and keep our foot here. All right, we're not taking it back. We're trying not to take it back each time. We're just going to lower it down as low as we can. Doesn't have to be, you don't have to be a hero. Lift it back up, straighten that leg out. That's one. Okay. 2 more, okay?
All right.
Just shooting for 3. Okay, slide that foot back again.
All right.
Okay, lower that knee down. Okay, stay there and straighten it back up. And try and keep your foot there. Don't stand straight up, just straighten the leg. Yeah, keep it in that lunge. Yep. Now let's lower it down. Let's lower it down one last time. Then we're all done.
All right.
You got it. Lower it down. Straighten it back up. That's 3. Now bring your feet back together. Stand it up. Let's do our last diamond cutter. Reach out, grab the ball. Inhale the ball up in the touchdown. Drop your hands down, come thumb to thumb, index finger to diamond cutter. Pulling those pinkies wide like you're going through clay. Dig it on back. Best diamond cutter of the day. Exhale, arms out to a T. Clench those fists. Get native strong. Okay, I'll take that. Inhale, shoulders back, chest out. Aho.
Aho.
All right, sit down. How do you feel? A little sore?
Yeah, well, I think there's a front coming through.
Okay, well,
it's hurting in all the usual places when the barometer starts moving.
Yeah, we had a storm here yesterday. I don't know if it was moving.
I saw online where New York City is flooded.
Yeah, well, it is an island.
Huh?
It is an island.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they weren't letting people out of the subway, and I mean the water coming out of the sewer was like this high.
Oh, really?
A fountain. Yeah.
When my Aunt Jack passed away, she lived down in New Jersey, on the Jersey Shore. So we went to that strip. You know, we went to where the Jersey Shore house was.
Right.
And it was so flooded that because it's like an inlet, right?
Right.
It was so flooded that they weren't it was all the way up to the bottom of my dad's truck, but we got through. We went to the Jersey Shore house. We went to the store, everything. My dad was a trooper about it, and we got White Castle.
Well, that makes everybody's day.
Yeah, we had to try it.
When Floyd came through in Franklin and Southampton County in '99, we were landlocked for 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had the hurricane had passed. Jack kept watching the water. He'd go down the river and watch the water because it's 3 days up and 3 days down. And he came back and said, "We've got to go get what we got to get, and then we need to get back to the house because my house is the second highest place in Southampton County."
Yeah.
But you could go out this way, or you could take the T this way, or you could come out this way. one of them was completely washed out, the size of a semi truck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was bad, and like I said, we were locked down for 2 solid weeks.
Hmm.
Luckily, we had a generator,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we'd run it 3 hours in the morning and 3 hours at night. And Jack did one of the smartest things I have ever seen somebody do. You know, everybody talks about freezing their water in their water bottles and all.
Yeah.
No, you need to get a tin can, a coffee can.
Uh-huh.
He had 2 big 5-pound coffee cans in the freezer. And then there were 2 in the cooler where we put everything that we, you
All
know,
your food.
all the stuff that we grab that you go in the refrigerator for, you know, drinks, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And in the 3 hours in the morning, we did what cooking we could get done on the stove. And then we, you know, run the vacuum, whatever we needed to do in that 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And of course he had already filled up the tub. But I've done it with the plastic bottles before, and they don't last long. These
Yeah.
damn tin cans, we kept 2 bags of ice in the cooler for 2 weeks
Oh, really?
because of him filling those coffee cans with water and freezing them.
Wow.
He
Yeah.
had a feeling. Floyd went off the coast of Virginia, and it sat there and it spun
Mm-hmm.
for about 2 days, and all of a sudden he says, "It's coming straight back here." And sure enough, 24 hours later, it slammed into Virginia Beach.
Huh.
And he was all ready. I think one of the crazy smart things he did too is I had a 15-foot Alumacraft canoe,
Mm-hmm.
and I had flipped it over, you know, tied cinder blocks to keep it down. And in the middle of like 70-mile-an-hour winds, all of a sudden he goes out the back door and he flips the canoe upright. And I said, "Jack, we don't want it blown away." He said, "It ain't going nowhere." The next morning he wakes me up. He said, "Put on your bathing suit." I said, "What?" He said, "Put on your bathing suit." He had cleaned out all the debris out of the canoe. It had filled up with water during the storm,
Mm-hmm.
and we were able to all get a bath in the canoe.
He's a smart guy, huh?
Oh,
Like
he
a
was.
survival, like Bear Grylls.
Oh yeah, he was. He made it seem like he made that, and it was a horrible time for a lot of people. He made that seem like nothing, like we were just camping for 2 weeks.
Now, couple questions. So, you said at 4 years old that was the first time you told your mother about your father. And
Yeah,
then you kind of skipped forward and you said at 14 you had gone back to your mother's house and you were babysitting. And then she woke you up and she was hitting you. And that was the last time you lived there. You left and caught a Greyhound to Portland, Oregon after that. So, the in between, how long were you at your mother's house before you left
I was
first time?
there less than a week.
No, I mean like from 4 years old when you told your mother and you said she hit you, right? And
Oh yeah, she slapped me.
told
She slapped me clean across the room.
and then told you that Jack would, or no, I'm sorry, your stepfather would talk to you when he got home,
Right.
right? So, we can finish that story another time. We don't have to get into that right now. But I'm just curious. Did you go live with your grandparents or something at one point, or?
At one point, I went to live with my grandparents. That was between, I'd say, let's see, when did Bill go? Bill went to jail when we were living in Oroville, and I went to stay with Grandma and Grandpa. See, every summer they would take one of us kids,
Mm-hmm.
but for some unknown reason, every time they came down, I'd have like a black eye, or they'd see a belt welt or something,
Mm-hmm.
and they'd take me instead of the boys. They didn't realize that the boys were getting it just as bad as I was.
Mm-hmm.
And then I stayed with them for about a year, I think 12 to 13. And actually, I had run away when I was 12 from Sylvia's. And I landed at this, we were on, I was with this biker, sidewalk biker. That's what a biker is called when he doesn't have a bike, but he has a leather jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Because he walks on the sidewalk.
Oh.
And we were going to join Playland shows, the carnival. And we were on this side of the bridge. I think it was going into, I want to say it was going into Petersburg. And you could see the carnival.
And what state is this, Vicky?
Florida. I
Florida.
had literally hitchhiked across. I did that 3 or 4 times before I was 13 years old. It was easier being on the road and sleeping in viaducts and all of that than it was getting the snot beat out of me at home.
Mm-hmm.
But Bill, I think it was between 12 and 13. I had run away, and we were on the bridge. The more I think about it, the more I want to say it was St. Petersburg. And we were headed across the bridge to go join the carnival. And I'm sitting there looking at the carnival, and this sheriff pulled up. And he got Joe's ID, but I didn't have any, which was not unusual for people at that time. And I had memorized Joe's sister's birthday, social security number, where she lived, all of that, who her mom was, who her dad was. And the cop came over to talk to me after he was done with Joe, and I fed him the line, I fed him the line. And he looked at me and he said, "Just how stupid do you think I am, Miss Victoria Otis?" And they didn't take me to juvenile hall. They actually took a collection up and put me on a Greyhound bus back home.
So that's how you got back home that last time.
Grandma had. I ended up in the hospital because of everything that Bill had done had really messed up my insides.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a chipped uterus
Mm-hmm.
that had gotten inflamed and almost septic.
Mm-hmm.
And the day I got out of the hospital, Sylvia, now they had me in the hospital. My legs were up in the air for, I think, 2 or 3 weeks. And as soon as I got home, Sylvia started her crap. "Well, I guess you won't run away this time, will you?" And it was snowing outside. And I do mean blizzard snowing. And she pushed me far enough. I said, "Hide and fucking watch." And I packed my backpack and I went out. And I was hitchhiking. I got about, 40 miles from Grandma's house. And what had happened was Grandma had come down to the house to check on us because Sylvia couldn't drive in snow. And "Where's Vicky?" My mother looks at her and said, "She left." "Where'd she leave to?" "I don't know. She just left. She took her backpack and left." And my grandmother she knew every sheriff's department in the area because they were pilot car people. You know,
Mhm.
they did the wide loads and the heavy loads like that, right? So
Mhm.
I get to the rest area about 40 miles from my grandmother's, and here comes another damn cop. Victoria, get your butt in this car. And took me back to grandma's house.
So that's how you got to grandma's before you went back to your mother's the final time.
Yeah, I went back the final time. Well, and when I was gone between 11 and 12, when I left the house, when I ran away that time, we were living in Oroville, California. And she damn well moved out of the damn state while I was a runaway.
So that was when you were on your way to Florida with the backpack or
Yeah,
with the sidewalk biker.
Daddy?
So you got all the way from California. Would you hitchhike all the way to Florida?
yeah. And it was Southern California. I mean Southern California. It's in the mountains.
Holy moly.
It
Holy moly.
was,
So
you
how
know,
many times did you run away in total? Like
oh God, I ran away every chance I could get.
so you just kept running away.
Yeah, I just kept running away, and I told everybody about what was happening at the house. And at that time, when they finally charged Bill, they didn't charge him with sexually assaulting me because I was 14, and 14 was the age of consent in California.
Mhm. So they
And
charged him with
my
what?
two brothers,
Oh, so
he
physically assaulting your brothers?
sexually.
Oh, so he did that to your brothers too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh,
No, he was. When I say monster, he was a monster. Um, he was.
now did this all go on? You said like with you it started on fishing trips.
Oh no, it didn't start on fishing trips with me. It started. Sylvia was pregnant, I believe, with Doug, my second brother,
Yeah.
and she was in the back seat of the car, and Bill had put me on his lap and was playing with his uh, ding dong, and I was probably 2 years old.
Oh boy. Okay.
The first time that there was penetration was when I was 4, and that was at the house while Sylvia was at work.
Okay. So it happened pretty much everywhere.
Oh yeah, it happened. Yeah,
Huh.
and it was just it. You know, any chance that he could get to be alone with us kids is when it happened.
I just want to make sure I've got my. So where did like you or you get to Oregon? Where did your like kind of like your love for wrestling begin? Like, because you said you're panhandling just to be able to go to shows.
Right.
Where did you get into wrestling? How did you
My granddad.
your granddad like
My
wrestling?
granddad every Saturday and Sunday. Now Saturday was wrestling. Sunday was Western movies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, John Wayne, Audie Murphy, you name a Western, Connor, Chuck
The
Connors,
the rifleman.
the Rifleman, um, Maverick,
Mm-hmm.
all of those. But Saturday night when wrestling came out, and that was one day that we ate in the living room, because any other time we had a meal, it wasn't like it was at Sylvia's house. You sat down at the table and ate, and everybody sat together.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but she just she was a very sick woman right till the end,
Mm-hmm.
and she always had to have a man, and it didn't matter what kind of man, just a man. And uh, when our friend finally figured out what was going on, and he walked in the house and he looked at Sylvia, and his name was Don Maddox, and he knew something was wrong because Sylvia had in this house in Oroville. If you went up the steps, there was this big leaded glass door, and then straight behind that leaded glass door was the door to their bedroom. And Sylvia pulled up and saw my brother Doug, run out of the bedroom naked with blood dripping from down his thighs. Now, you're a father. I'm a mother. You see that happen, what do?
You call the police right away.
Right after I beat the living hell out of him.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what she did? She moved him upstairs to my bedroom and had us kids sleep downstairs with her. She literally acted like a woman scorned. It was, and then I ran away, and then she moved to Dallasport, which was 20 miles from my grandmother.
And this was in Florida? Oroville's in Florida?
No, Oroville
this is
is
in
in California.
California still.
Northern California.
Okay. And were you born in California?
I was born in Goldendale, Washington.
In Washington.
Yeah.
Okay. So you moved to the east. What was that, just to get as far away from the West Coast as possible?
Yes, that's exactly what it was. Because after I got out of wrestling, I could have very well went back home, but there was nothing there for me.
Mm-hmm.
I've got one brother who Sylvia let him go live with a pedophile, an alcoholic pedophile, and Scott got AIDS at 12 years old.
Oh my God.
My brother James blew his brains out in the front seat of his truck. He was high on crack, and he slid off the road, and he lived in Arbalise, Colorado. Well, when he slid off the road, Colorado's mostly mountains anyway. I don't think there's a place you can go where there, but he slid down the side of the mountain and literally rested the truck sideways. The tree was right here. And the girl he was with started, raising hell. And she told the police, he said, well, if you think that's bad, watch this. And he reached into his glove compartment and blew his brains out.
Oh my God.
None of the kids they couldn't get past it. And it was either get past it or die like they did. And my brother Doug is a full-blown alcoholic. He's got 10 kids and only one talks to him. And it's and I blame it on Sylvia. If I had seen that, I probably would have went to jail. If I had seen my son, or even had an idea, if my son told me, and as much as I love Jack, if my son told me that Jack was abusing him in any way, shape, or form, emotionally, physically, or sexually, Jack would have left the house, because my son comes first. And she was exactly the opposite. I can't remember. And the funny thing is literally right down to the babysitters. She hired male babysitters. Now, can you imagine hiring a male babysitter for your girls?
No.
Right.
That's,
And it was, and somebody used this word the other day, and I had never really considered it until they said it. She basically trafficked me. You
yeah.
know, she there was an old man by the name of George Ross who lived in Marina Del Rey, and I was standing there, and he was talking to Sylvia, and he said, "Well, I'll tell you what, you let your daughter come spend the summer with me, and I'll give you $300." Now, what the hell is wrong with that picture?
Yeah. $300.
And she looked down at me and she said, "You know, me and the boys could really use the money." But my brothers didn't get as lucky as I did. You know, things were placed in front of me, you know, that now I'm not saying I was a good kid. I was a rotten kid. I don't know how the hell my grandparents put up with me. But they did. Um it just it just you know, I can't ever think of trading my son over to have a man in my house. I just that's
Yeah.
not that's it's nowhere in my brain that I could do that.
It's because you're a good person. It's the it's different. It's hard to put yourself in the shoes of somebody who's that far removed from being decent. It's
Well, the funny thing about it was, and it's not so funny, Bill got 3 years in Vacaville prison for sexually assaulting my brothers.
hmm
3 years.
Nobody killed him though. Usually,
No,
usually.
Vacaville was where Charlie Manson was. It's
hmm
a medical prison.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm. So they considered him mentally ill, and
Yes.
not just a criminal.
Yeah. Well, now we know.
Yeah.
And the funny thing was, is I told so many people what was going on, and back then it was the keep it inside the family. You know.
He didn't shame the family.
Right.
Mm.
And
So how long did you live in Washington, and then you moved to California? How old were you when you moved to California?
okay, I didn't move to Cal. Hang on, let me get this straight. I ran away when she was living in Oroville, and she moved from Oroville to Dowsport while I had run away.
That's in California, both places.
No, Dowsport is right across from the Dalles. The Columbia Gorge, which basically splits Oregon and Washington,
Yeah.
it's right there.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, and it's on the Washington side, and then there's the Dalles on the Oregon side. But
So you were born in Oroville, you're saying? Is that where you were
no,
born?
I was born in Goldendale, Washington.
Okay, you're Goldendale, Washington, then you moved to Oroville, Washington.
Oh, we moved. I never went to the same school for even a half of a school semester.
So you guys were basically nomadic.
They were. I came home one day, and when I left that morning, everything was fine. When I got home from school at 3:30, the truck was packed and we were moving. What had happened was, I think I was, shoot, 10 or 11, and they wanted us to do a book report. Well, I did the book report, And the teacher accused me of having notes because I literally wrote one paragraph out of the book word for word. What she didn't, at that time, they didn't recognize a photographic memory.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't find a note on me. She did not find a piece of paper. No, there was no way I could have cheated. I was sitting there right there. The book wasn't even in my desk.
Mm-hmm.
And she took me to the principal's office, and he sent me home. And when I got home, I waited until school was out, and then I went home then because, I didn't, at that young age, you don't think about the principal calling your parents and saying, I sent her home. And when I got home, Bill was waiting at the door with his black leather belt. And he said, if you'd come home like you were supposed to, you wouldn't have made me do this. And he proceeded, I had belt stripes from my shoulders to my ankles. And I think it was the PE teacher, saw it when I was, putting on my gym suit. And they took me up to the office, and they had called the cops. And now they've got my mother and my stepfather in the office, and the two cops asked me, is he abusing you? Did he put those welts on you? Yeah, right. You got the abuser right there. What kid is going to say yes?
Mm.
But I looked at him, I said, no, he didn't. And if he did, I wouldn't tell you. And the next day when I came home from school, the truck was packed and we moved. Let's see, where were we? I think we were I want to say we were in Pomona.
And that's Oregon or Washington?
That's Pomona, California.
California.
And from Pomona, we moved to Needles, California, which is, if you cross the river, the Colorado River, that's Arizona. And that's where we moved. I mean, shoot, we lived in Pomona. We lived in Needles. We lived in Oroville. We lived in Dowsport. We lived in the Dows. I mean, there's 5 right off the top of my head. And I left home at 14.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I could probably come up with more, but that, you figure, you start kindergarten at 5 years old. So that left 9 years, and we had just on a whim, they would move. And I think he got caught messing with somebody's kid in Needles because they had packed up, had the boat packed with all our stuff in the back of the pickup truck. And somebody threw a Molotov cocktail on it. Burnt up everything we had. It was.
So did you guys basically move every time somebody kind of like got close to like exposing him, basically?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure of that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure of that.
All right, Vicky, I don't want to go too deep into this dark stuff because we had a great workout. You did a great job, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
So I will see you again on Thursday.
Yes, sir.
What are you doing? Whose podcast are you doing?
I am doing, oh, shoot.
You never figured it out?
Yeah, I figured it out. It's a radio show. There's my thought. Out! Oh. Yeah, it's at 4 p.m. my time. It's called the Sit Down Long Island Show.
Okay.
And it's hosted by Sean Pendergast.
Is it a wrestling show or is it just a talk show?
It's just a pod show. And for some reason, they wanted me to be on their show.
Well,
And I've got another one I'm waiting on right now from Gilbert. And then I've got 2 right now I'm waiting on, and I'm getting ready to post out there, all right, let's line up some podcasts because I want to advertise Shreveport.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to advertise Scotty's book and my book.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go be with your family. Thank you, sir.
All right. What did you think of that drawing? You liked that?
Oh, I love that.
I haven't heard anything from Velvet yet. I'm hoping Scotty hears something.
You better look at where you posted it. I believe she made a comment.
Oh, did she?
I believe she did.
Oh, I gotta go look. All right. I'll talk to you on I'll probably text you tomorrow, but I'll talk to you on Thursday.
Okay, what time Thursday? Same time?
Yeah, same time, same place.
Okay.
All right. Take care. Bye.